Hello, everyone. I'm Shakia Chanel, also known as Coach Shakia. Welcome back to another video. I am a coordinator for Asphalt Green's Recess Enhancement Program, also known as REP. And at REP, our goal is to make recess safe, active, and fun. Before we learn about our new activity today, let's go over our safety tips. So tip 1, you and your students should be washing their hands for at least 20 seconds before and after playing any game. Tip 2, everyone should be practicing social distancing and standing at least 6 feet apart from each other at all times. Tip 3, and this one can be a little difficult, especially for our younger students, we have to remember not to touch our face, and we should constantly be reminding our students that they should not be touching their faces. And tip 4, if you have to cough or sneeze, don't do it into your hands. Make sure you cough or sneeze into your arm. 2 thumbs up if we understand, and 2 thumbs up if we're ready to get started. In this video, we're going to be focusing on a really fun game called Going on a Bear Hunt. What's the name of the game? Going on a Bear Hunt. Now, this game is based off of a really popular children's book. That's why this game is best for students in grades K through 5th. This game will help maintain appropriate distance, safety, and you don't need a lot of equipment to play this game. This is one of our games that is played in different stations that'll have individual instructions for each station. So students are going to rotate throughout these stations and do activities within them. And the instructions for the activities will be on the outside of the station. So you can make about up to 8 stations. It really depends on your setup. You just want to make sure that there are no more than 2 to 3 students at a station at any given time, so that we can make sure that we are properly social distancing. Let's start with ready. So there's a couple things that we need to get ready in order to lead our game. First thing you want to do is map out your play space and designate boundaries. Next, you want to make sure to remove anything that might pose a safety risk to your students. Then you want to make sure that you have all the equipment that you need in order to run your game or activity. For going on a bear hunt, you're going to need the activity sheets, task tents, cones, or tape. Then you want to insert your activity sheets in each task tent. So you'll have 8 activity sheets, and the task tents will signify each station. If I were you, I would number the activity sheets to help the students know how to move from station to station. You also want to create your station space, so the boundary for the station. You can use cones or tape on the ground. What you want to make sure is that it's spaced out far enough, 6 feet apart, so that we're still practicing social distancing. And next, you want to gather your students in an organized but spaced out area so that you can have them ready after your game is set up, so that you can explain the game to your students, which brings us to our explain portion. You want to make sure that you give them a brief explanation on how to play the game or how to move from station to station for the activity. So when you're doing this, you want to make sure to use a loud, clear voice. You don't want to yell at your students. You just want to command their attention. And you also want to check for understanding. So a question I would ask my students for this activity is, how much time can you stay in a station? You should have a copy of Going on a Bear Hunt, the rules and the activity sheets in front of you. I want you to follow along with me. I'm going to explain to you how to play this game the same way I would explain to students. Hi, 3rd grade. Welcome to recess. I'm Coach Shakia. Can everybody say, hello, Coach Shakia? Hi. So today I'm really excited because we are going on a bear hunt. That's right. We're going to go catch a bear. Who's going to catch a black bear? What about a brown bear? What about a polar bear? So can everyone take a look around the room? what we see are stations. What are they? Stations. Each station has a task tent, and the task tent will have some instructions and a picture of a movement. You all are going to have 60 seconds to do that movement at each station. So for example, at that station, you're going to have to walk through long green grass. And the movement that you're going to have to do is move your feet like long green grass. All right. In that station, way over there, you are going to be caught in a snowstorm. All right. And the movement is going to be, you have to stand like a snowflake. So you have to put your legs wide apart and put your arms wide apart and stand like a snowflake. All right. Now, after the 60 seconds are up, then all you're going to do is rotate to a new station. Okay, so I want to see you try to do that movement for as long as you can. Okay, but each station will be 60 seconds. And I'll let you know when it's time to move to a new station. You guys excited? Great. 2 thumbs up if we are ready to play. Good. So after we explain the game to our students, then we get to play the game. So a couple things you want to keep in mind when running this activity is, first, you should do a walkthrough with your students. Each student should get a chance to go to each station to read the instructions and see the picture of the movement that they need to do. You should also demonstrate each movement to your students and have them copy you so that they get some practice in on how to do each movement for each station. Also, throughout the activity, you want to make sure that your students are practicing social distancing and standing 6 feet apart from each other. So a good way to do this is have some cones placed within the station, spaced out apart. So when each new student goes to the station, they can go directly to a cone, and they'll know that that is their space where they'll be doing their movement. Sometimes it might be a little difficult for students to complete these movements within the 60 seconds. So you might want to have an alternative movement, a different option for them to do so that they can complete the station. So you might want to have them do an easy exercise like jumping jacks or running in place or marching in place. Or for the younger students, something silly like 5 big bear growls. And then once they do that, within the 60 seconds, they have completed the station, and then they can move on to the next one. So that is going on a bear hunt. I really hope you enjoyed learning how to play this game. We really appreciate you tuning in and watching these videos. We'll have a new game for you all to learn tomorrow, and stay tuned for more videos. Thank you, have fun, and be safe. Bye.